Hello and welcome to This Versus That, your number one source of amusing and intense would you rather situations. I am your host, Tim. Now it's time to choose this or that. Today's episode: gain all knowledge from books merely by touching them, or gain any physical skills by merely watching a video of them. So, in one of our previous episodes, I talked about how much I absolutely love reading and just how much good can come of it. And looking at today's question, just having that new superpower, that would just make reading so much more. I almost want to say exciting. I mean, yeah, I'll say exciting. I guess the question would be, if you were to touch like a book series, would you gain the knowledge of the entire series, or would you only gain the knowledge of that one book? Like, let's use the Harry Potter books as a comparison. There's 7 books. If I touch, just one of them, do I gain the knowledge of the 7 books? Do I gain the knowledge of the 7 books and all the other books in the franchise? Like, how would that work? I think that would be the question I would ask. If some magical button pushing genie were to ascend from the sky and say, "Hey, I got a superpower for you. You want it?" But I guess the downside would be, if it is you gain the knowledge of the entire franchise after only touching one book. I don't know if books would be as enjoyable. Like, there are books that I have read over and over again, but something about just like rereading them, because I think I always find something new or something interesting to think about as I'm reading the book. But if I were to have all knowledge from the book, I guess that would be a little cumbersome and kind of just I don't think it would ruin books for me. I don't want to think that it would ruin books for me, but it might. But having all knowledge from that would be kind of neat. Kind of useless. I mean, I guess you could use it in an online argument where, you're arguing over oh, well, they never said that, and you're like, "Oh yeah, here's where you said it. Well, here's where they said it. Go look it up." That would be kind of funny, but not entirely useful. So I'm kind of on the fence on this one. And our other option, let's keep here. I would lovely. I mean, I think the one thing I would like about having this power is I would like it now. I would not like it when I was growing up, because just imagine touching a phone book and having everybody's name, everybody's address, everybody's phone number. That would just be information, well, to me, useless information overload. I'm not gonna call Maribel Wallowitz at 555 Tortoise Street, South Carolina Avenue, Texas. I'm not, and so that sounds like a curse. Now that I throw in the phone book, it's kind of a curse. Video game strategy guides would have been super helpful. No, maybe not, because even now when I'm looking up a strat on a video game, I'm looking online, obviously, but I like having the picture just so it's okay, I know where I'm supposed to be. So that might help. I'm trying to collect a whole bunch of armor and stuff in Elden Ring during my downtime, so maybe. Now, because I don't even think there's a physical Elden strategy guide. I don't know. I'm going to check Amazon after this. I don't know. But yeah, gaining all knowledge, it sounds neat. It kind of sounds more like a curse than just a neat thing. It just sounds neat. It doesn't sound fantastic or phenomenal, at least to me. If it sounds like this is the one you want to pick, guys, let me know in the comments. But let's go back to our other option. Gain any physical skills by merely watching a video of them. Guys, I'm like the rest of us. I'm on YouTube a lot. Even if I'm not like actually watching it, I have the YouTube app playing while I'm doing something else. Like I'm human in 2023. It's just what I do. No shame. And I guess this kind of falls into I don't want to say it completely falls into the category of like this is something that you can do, because YouTube, as we all know, has a ton of like how-to videos. There's like even a channel, I can't remember the name of the guy, but he calls himself like everybody's dad or something, and he like teaches you all the quote-unquote stuff like dads would teach. And I've never seen any of his videos. I've heard about it through the grapevine, and that sounds kind of interesting. Like I grew up in a single parent home with my mom, but if somebody knows who I'm talking about, I may even dig for it later today when I have a bit more free time. But I like try to find the channel and take a look at it. But yeah, like I say, having any physical ability, that would be kind of interesting. And let's have the rule that you have to actually watch the video. You can't just listen to it in the background while you're doing something else. So like you can't have the video like playing and just listening to it while you're doing dishes. You have to sit and watch the video. As soon as you finish the video, you have the physical skills. I'm not sure if I mentioned it on this channel before, but I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I have a few lightsabers, and I know a couple of lightsaber forms, but I don't know a lot of like the super crazy advanced ones. So I think like just watching the video and being able to do that would be cool. Watching a video on how to do like backflips and like become like a stunt double, or just like being able to do like these crazy feats that not a whole lot of other people can do. Like I back when I was working in global finance, I took public transport, and I got to the point, I can't remember exactly what it was, but like I had a set of wheels, okay, and it wouldn't fit on the bus, but I still liked being able to get to my bus or my train faster than just waddling. And so I got me a longboard, and it wasn't until I was on my way home that I realized, oh yeah, this isn't really gonna work for me. And so that was annoying. But yeah, I kind of tried to learn how to longboard. I wasn't particularly good at it. And so being able to just like watch a video and like know how to longboard, that would be neat. Yeah, just learning how to do like different types of tricks, or like watching a video on how to be like a mechanic, or how to do carpentry, or just something as simple as like how to swim, how to cook like a particular meal. That has a lot more benefits, like not just for recreational purposes, but for pure survival. Because again, like there's a ton of videos, like thanks to the internet, and that would just be. I think I'm gonna plug in my answer. I've come to a decision, pushing the button, final answer. I'm going to gain any physical skills by merely watching a video of them. Like that's, to me, it has more pros than cons. I don't run the risk of accidentally touching a book and having unwanted information. I don't run the risk of having a ton of useless information overload, and I can do something with the skills that I gain. I can do more things that I can enjoy. I can improve my survivability. I can keep reading and enjoying it. To me, it's a no-brainer gaining any physical ability. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share it on all of your favorite social media. Really means a lot to me. YouTube doesn't share me out because I'm tiny, and to YouTube I don't exist. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you. Bye bye.